Well, it's been a while since we took a look at the Nova, but what we need to do is get up under here and figure out how to get the transmission out. Now, I posted on my Facebook group before and asked the steps to get this out, but I have not had a chance to venture any further. When I bought this car from the previous owner, he said that the transmission lines that are on the back of the transmission, when the transmission lines that go down in the back, he said these transmission lines actually fell. Where are they? The two underneath right there. He said those transmission lines were zip tied up, but they fell over here and hit the exhaust. They hit the exhaust pipe and melted them. And he thinks that the high band went out. It didn't have forward, but it had reverse. I also need to do the freeze plugs on here. The back freeze plug is leaking, so I need to do that. So I've already got that part, but a couple jobs I've got to do. But probably gonna have to replace the battery and do some other things to get this cleaned up and ready to drive. We haven't had the money, and I've been laid off, so I've been trying to get some other stuff done. But I feel like because I've got this sitting here, I need to get it running. Now, one problem also that we had was they took out the stock air conditioning. This is the 78 Custom, so it had air conditioning, and as you can see, it was bypassed, so the heater still works, but the air conditioning was bypassed and all that stuff was pulled off, and the cap on the non-air conditioning Novas was actually put on. But I've got issues where coming out of, this is the intake, and so I've got little hoses that were pulled in different places, and these hoses don't have caps, and I'm not sure if they're supposed to be capped. Where is it at? Right here, there's another, that end's just open. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be capped with something, with like a little filter, or if they're supposed to be plugged where they don't get any air at all. I do have a bit of a vacuum problem. Now, I did know that the master brake booster was out, so I did replace the power brake booster, and then I just replaced this. If you remember from one of my first videos, that was one of the updates I did, just add a little bling to the under hood side here. But that's pretty much as far as we've gotten. I've not been able to drive this car. I mean, I think in June, I think that'll be a year that we've had it. We got it cleaned up and did a little bit of work on it, and other things just got in the way, so this was just put on hold. But the wife wants to be able to get in and drive it, and I'd like to be able to get it and drive it, so the pollen's piling up on it right now, and everything else seems fine, so I just gotta get in here and get started again. But that is my next task. I have to pull the transmission off, so I'm wondering what kind of clearance I need under the car in order to get this up enough, to get enough clearance under here so that the transmission can drop. So if you have that information, want to post it, want to reply, give me some tips, give me some hints. I'm in Clayton, North Carolina. If anybody's local and does this kind of work and would allow me to come to their shop and hang out and check some stuff out and see what kind of work you're doing, I'd appreciate it. I need some creative, what is it called? Creative enthusiasm? I don't know. What would you call that? Kind of low on creativity. Haven't had a chance to really build things and create things in a while, so other than doing repairs and fixing things. But yeah, just check back in. If you hit that notification bell, if I go live or post another video, you'll get the notification. So trying to get this going again. Like I said, Nova Custom. It's 1978. Had factory front disc brakes and factory air conditioning. Gonna need a front seat eventually. I've been watching a bunch of videos or a bunch of posts of people posting about getting your seats from different cars. Back seat's actually almost brand new. Front seat, driver's side only, is completely shredded. So anyway, it's got the L6 in it, and it's the TH350 transmission, or Turbo 350 transmission, so we'll see. Hopefully I can get this pulled out. That's the next step. If I can get the transmission pulled out and get it rebuilt, then maybe we can get this thing running. So if you want to give me some support, some encouragement, some feedback, I'd appreciate it. Put something in the comment section, and I'll see you again sometime soon. The Nova playlist I have, Nova Mods, is the playlist for any videos I'm going to do on the Nova. So if you're interested, you can check that playlist out and any of the other videos I have. I'll see you again next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.